Okay, so this is the pre-going away video. So we are going off to Tenby for 3 days. Can't say it too loud because there's people nearby. So if you look, believe it or not, we've actually pretty much fully packed. And we've got just our shoes in the box there. So the plan is we're going to basically be in a tent. I say be in a tent. There's going to be a tent where we're going to be staying in the car. Obviously this folds up, rear seats go down, quite lengthy. So as you can see, we've got our snacks, food, 2 bottles of liquid there. So shoes will be going in the tent, obviously when we get there. We've got the spare space down here. We've got underneath here our tent, pump for the airbed as well as the airbed, our UMC for the car. So we will be using electric hookup to hopefully charge the car while we're there and keep the heating on within the car. So that's that. So I need to put the a duvet in here, and that's pretty much it. We're done. So that's the boot. In terms of the actual car usage, we've got a coat. There's nothing on the interior at all being used. Same in here, just my little pink cloth, because I always keep that little pink cloth there at the moment, just to rub off the chrome, because we've got a couple of fingerprints in the chrome. And the big one is the front, which as you can see is where we've got pretty much, in the way of the sun, pretty much all of the stuff that we need, basically clothes, basically. Won't close that. For Christ's sake. There we go. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. So it'll be an interesting 3 days, and we'll find out how that goes. Okay, so this is pretty much our trip to Tenby. Obviously, I did the pre-video, so hopefully that was just before this one, if I've done my editing correctly. So I'm just waiting for my girlfriend, who looks like she's coming. Obviously I'm picking up from work, straight from work, so she's changed everything else, so we're going to head off. So the first stop, I'm going to stop at Sarn Services, because basically I got 157 miles range left, and Tenby is about 70 miles away from here, maybe 60. So I just thought I'd oh, there you go, she's here. Okie dokie. Hello, Georgie.
Hello.
She's gonna eventually get in. Wanna pass bags?
Yeah.
Oh.
Took that one.
Okay. Oh. Pop that on the back. Say hello.
Hello.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna stop at Sarn Services, and for 10-15 minutes, and we will and we will basically just top it up a little bit. But projections, because I just pumped up the tyres, projections are saying that we got an extra 20 miles actually compared to that if I'm cruising. So I'm doing better than I was when I did my big trip. So should we get going?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Speak to you soon.
A few moments later.
Okay, so we're at Sarn Services, the supercharger, so we're just going to go ahead and charge. Yeah, we both got, yeah. Actually, really nice welcome break compared to the other ones I've seen. So, I'll bash the thing on, and we're charging. We're not charging. Are we charging?
We're not charging.
Or we're initializing them, aren't we?
Yes.
What does the screen say? Starting to charge. And we're charging. Cool. So go back over to the side. 40 minutes remaining, 133. So oh yeah, it's going up. So 60 kilowatts. 60 kilowatts seems to be what we're gonna get. Okay, cool. So should we head over? Yeah. All right then. So yeah, this is Sarn Services for recording a little bit. Oh, I did lock that. Oh well. So Georgie's telling me she's had a nice long day at work.
Very long.
But but now we're going on a nice 3-day holibops. So, and I was saying, obviously on the road back from Bradford, I had what did I have? I had a Burger King, and she should try it if it's open. But what time is it? 8 o'clock, 8:05. So, but yes, nice building. As services go, we're just finishing up the welcome break. It's been about what, 10 minutes? 8:24. We've added 48 miles to the car. Currently charging at around 32 kilowatt. And Georgie can't get in because I haven't actually loaded. There you go. Here we go. And yeah, so we're going to be heading off in a minute. It says 15 minutes remaining for the full 90% charge, but we're not doing that. We're going to leave pretty much now. Wait until it gets to 182, I guess. And yeah, then we will do a video at Kiln Park, won't we? Yes. Okay, so this is night 1. We've arrived at Kiln Park. You can see out the window. So first things first, airbed we have has got a hole in it, so that's great. So we're gonna go pick one up tomorrow morning. I just ordered one. It's 11 o'clock now, so I've ordered one from Argos. So that's great. They don't have a proper Argos here. They have a Argos that's inside Sainsbury's to pick up, so it's not really a major issue, but it is what it is. Another issue is for some reason the MCU hasn't turned off, and neither has the dashboard. Don't know if you can see that. And the issues just keep coming. So here's Georgie. And the issue is the plug we have for electric hookup is the wrong one. My dad did warn me. I ignored him. So, yeah. So that's an issue. So we can't plug the car in. We've currently got, when we arrived we had 105 miles left, and now we've got 104. I don't know if you can see that at all. I am stretching. But I think we're going to make it work. It's not too uncomfortable. Obviously the lump in the rear seats to the actual boot is the main issue now, really, isn't it? Like, it's a bit warm, but we can turn that on. That's not an issue. It doesn't use too much power. We've done the reversing of the parcel shelf, so it blocks out the window. So if anyone was at the back of the car, I know you can't see anything. It's kind of pointless me going like that, but add some more light to the equation. You still can't see anything. Yeah, if anyone was at the back of the car, they can't look in. Obviously, they could just look through the other windows, but whatever. And that's pretty much it. Can you think of anything else? No? Okay, so we'll try and have a good night, and we'll do another video in the morning or tomorrow night when we've actually got a bed to lie on. So, night night. Good night.
Alright.
Okay, so it's the morning of the first day. Georgie's still sleepy, but she's awake. Found out basically that if you go into the controls, power and brake settings or options, and then press power off, it'll turn off the MCU and the dash, and then you can still control, as long as you got the always enabled data, you can control the heating or cooling via the mobile app, and it still works. So did that. So overnight we used 3 miles, and I only did a little bit of heating and cooling just to make it a bit more comfortable in here. As you can see, we're a little bit steamed up. So I've literally just turned it on, and you can see that I don't know if you can see that, just starting to diminish the front windscreen a little bit. So yeah, so comfort level is quite low. As I said last night, the airbed had a hole in it, so we're gonna go pick another one up today. But
just below my ribs. It just feels a bit painful. And you slept pretty well, didn't you?
Yeah.
Alright.
So we walked into Tenby that day and we basically took some photos, and I showed Georgie some of the more interesting sites in Tenby. I highly recommend you go there at some point if you haven't already been. It is a lovely town. And then we'll carry on with what we were doing with the Tesla.
Just as long as I hear in your arms, I can be in no better place. It's simply
Okay, so it's night 2. Oh, I'll just move that a little bit. It's night 2, and Georgie's just getting changed, putting her pajamas on. Yeah, to be fair, we've gone and got a bed, which is a lot more comfortable back here. Last night was a bit too, what's the best way? Basically, where the chair and the rear seats meet the boot, digs a little hard in your back. So this airbed's obviously pumped up to a, not fully, but up to a fair degree where it fits around the footwells. I don't know if you can see footwells, you know, wheel wells. So actually goes around, and we can't feel that at all now, so it's going to be a lot more comfortable. The only problem is, because of the want to be able to turn around quite freely, we've not put the not the tonneau cover, the boot parcel shelf. We've not put that on tonight because we had it flipped around, so it would be more of a stop of people seeing in. That's what I can do. But yeah, it's been a good day. It's been a bit rainy, but the main things to note is George's coming back. The main things to note is the car. I don't know if you can see that, but it's on 96 miles remaining. So 96 miles isn't too bad. We should be able to make it back to where we need to charge for the way back home. Okay, that's it. Day 2 done. Well, night 2 done.
So this next day I didn't actually record any videos, but we popped to Saundersfoot, partially because Georgie also hadn't been to Saundersfoot, but also because there are 2 destination charges, one that belongs to a spa and one that belongs to a restaurant. Now the spa, which I'll put on screen now, they wanted £5 an hour for charging, which isn't crazy bad, but it's just not what I plan to spend on parking, considering it's £1 an hour in town itself. The other one is where I actually did go to charge the car for about an hour. However, they had an issue with the wattage on the chargers was only around about 3.5 when it should have been 3-phase 11 kilowatt based on what it was on ZapMap. So that wasn't great, to be honest, but I got what I needed, and yeah, we had a nice day in Saundersfoot.
And good morning. So we have just arrived back at Sound Services after a good night's sleep, and there's Georgie. And we charged a couple of times. Unfortunately, I didn't record them, but we just need to chuck in a couple more. So we're 112 kilowatts going in the moment. We arrived with 8%. So that's 19 miles left on the car. So originally it was saying how many percent? Like 5. It was 6, but then dropped down to 5 when we were going through. Where was it? Red Roses ish, around there, and yeah, obviously just staying below 70, aka anywhere between 60 to 68. We gained pretty much 4%. There was a hill I was worried about, but I seem to have taken the hill into consideration. And yeah, so we've literally, since I started this, just plugged in. We've got 5 miles on there already. So I know it's all backwards, but 5 miles on there, and that's pretty much it. So successful road trip.
Yes.
like I say, successful holiday.
Yes.
Yep. And yeah, nice 3-day break. Cost us nothing in fuel, other than maybe a coffee or two. But that was at the Coast restaurant, where the destination charges were running at 18 amp for some reason. Well, 20 to 18 amp. It would fluctuate. So yeah, this will probably be the last one, and we'll be getting home probably in the next hour. Okay, thanks for watching.